Oh my gosh. I see you. I see you. I see you. Oh crap. No. Oh my Lanta. Whoa, my plant. The hole is so small, that's what she said. Oh no. Hello friends, I am back with another video. Just to get right into it, I am starting today pretty early. It's about 8 o'clock. And I just need to do plant stuff. It's been kind of a week and my plants have been severely neglected, and so Vince is going to be on Archie duty for most of the morning, and then I am going to be able to just kind of like do some chores and get caught up, and I just figured today would be a good day to take you along with me. It's not going to be anything super crazy, just really very, very casual. I've got a whole list of things I need to do. I need to water. My plant room is in an absolute, well, okay, that's a little dramatic. It's in a state of a bit of disarray. I have not cleaned up yet since filming my last YouTube live, which I will link in the description if you missed it. And I just want to get cleaned up. I want to get things watered, fertilized. I want to show you some new stuff that I got, and just kind of get the plant set for another week of neglect. So anyway, I think where I'm gonna start is just cleaning the plant room. It's really not bad, but I just need it clear because it's a lot. And I swear I am always working on this closet in my plant room. I don't know why I can't get it right. It just always turns into a disaster. Now, some of you are gonna look at this closet and be like, is the disaster in the room with us? But for me, I really want this closet to like make sense functionally. I want things to fit right, and I just feel like everything's kind of crammed in there, so I need to somehow alleviate some space so that I can organize things better. But I guess we are going to start with cleaning up the plant room. Also guys, if you are not convinced you need one of these sticky traps, they work so well. This was brand new. Some of you guys have been seeing that I've been in a war with my gnats, specifically in this plant room. Yeah, I basically just set this up at night in the middle of the room, and look at how much I caught in what, this is 4 days worth of gnats. It's bad in here. I was thinking of getting one of those, it's like the catchy gnat trap. It's like, kind of looks like a little air purifier. Yeah, you like turn it on at night and it like attracts all of them, kind of like the things that you use for moths outside. Some people say that it doesn't work. Some people were saying that it broke after a while. I was approached by them actually a little bit ago to do a collab, but I just was not in the right state of mind to take another sponsored video. But I think I'm gonna buy it with my own money just so that I can give it an honest review and let you guys know if it's worth it. So anyway, cleaning. All right, so the first order of business is going to be collecting the rest of these berries. This is my, this is my Carla Bevep, and it looks like the rest of the berries are pretty ripe now, and the inflow looks like it's dying. I can see the petiole starting to go a little yellow. The tip of this is starting to change color. So even though they're not as like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not as big and protruded from the infructescence as I normally would like it to be. I'm just gonna harvest them. So far, I've gotten about 50 berries. I think I'm at 49 right now. So we will count and see how many I will get. So let's bring it closer. All right, hopefully it is focused, but most of the berries that I've been getting have had 2 berries in each, or 2 seeds in each berry. There have been a few with just 1, but I'm pretty confident that most of these will have 2. Probably not these smaller ones though, obviously. Another thing you can do is like twist, and it really kind of like makes it easier to pop them out. But I really like picking them. If I have any berries that are super tiny, I'm probably just gonna pot those together in a communal pot because space is running dangerously low around here, and I just can't, I just don't have the space to pot each of them individually. Most of them are potted individually. Well, like they have like a partner 2 per pot, 2 per 3-inch pot, but I may have to do communal pot for the rest of these because yeah, I need to like purge some plants and make some space. I think that is it. I want to get every last one. Okay, so oh, it's so bright. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's see what we've got in here. So if I have 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Oh, it's just 1 berry for most of these. 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. These berries are pretty green and big. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. That was the only one that had a double seed. 77, 78, 79. Dang, my goal was 80 and I'm just short by 1. What are the chances? Are we sure? Are we sure there's not a lucky 80 on here? Come on. Even if there was one, it's probably so tiny. It smells pretty good. It smells very fruity. Like I'd want to eat it. Yeah, there's nothing left on here. Okay, so now that we've got all of our berries, I think. I do have some here that I harvested a few days ago that I need to get into pots. There's another one down there. I see you. I see you. I see you. Oh, they died next to each other. How sad. Okay, so this one's got 2. This one has none, 2. I don't know where they are. So I'm gonna just try and squeeze these into here wherever they can fit. 1, 2. If I can clear like one of my bins that I'm supposed to be selling. Oh, he's freaking out, dude. He knows the end of life is coming. No, if he escapes, Oh, I got him. Got him. Okay, so 1, 2, I think all of these have 2 each. Then I'm gonna get the new seeds into here, and I'm gonna do a soak for 2 days. Be nice if I could, I might, feels, I don't know how ambitious I'm feeling, but I might try and do like a purge locally because I have so many plant supplies that I still need to get rid of, and like plants that I don't necessarily want to ship, like some bigger ones. So I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to do it in this video just because I want to get like all of my actual chores done first, so that I don't have to worry about it this week. I want to show you guys some of the new things that I have picked up. Not some, 2. I only got 2 things. One of them you can see in the background, and I never thought that in my adult life I would be so excited about a ladder. So my silver, like my big silver ladder has made so many cameos on this channel, but I wanted one that I could keep in here that looked cute and that wasn't as big as the other one, because I don't necessarily need to like be touching the ceiling all the time, but I do need to get high enough to water my plants up here. So I got this 5-step ladder, and it's the cutest green color. I love this green color. I feel like this is the most iconic green color, and it's actually a little bit more vivid in real life. It looks a little bit washed out on video, but I really like this because the steps are wider, for one. I'm very clumsy, and so to have actual steps, it's just so much nicer. Yeah, I like that this top step, I can actually like put my watering can on here. I don't think I'd ever stand on the very top. That seems a little bit scary to me, but I can at least use this top one to like just put my watering bucket or whatever I'm holding. So I will link this in the description. I got this on Amazon and I freaking love it. It was like $80 Canadian, which honestly isn't bad compared to some of the ladder prices I was looking at Home Depot. And I just like that it's easy to store, and even though you can see it, it's really cute. So I just keep this guy here. So anyway, if you've been looking for a new ladder, give that one a whirl. The next thing I got is something I'm really excited about because I've used a pump sprayer on this channel pretty often, but I did not like the upkeep of it. Okay, for one, I feel like most pump sprayers will malfunction or just break after a certain amount of time. Doesn't matter which brand you get, the way that they're made, it's just not meant to be used for a long period of time, especially if you're using it every week. 2, I don't like that it's super hard to clean in there, and if you don't clean it, it smells awful. It smells rancid. So I just figured the next best option would be to get an electric sprayer where you don't have to pump, you don't have to hold it down. It's rechargeable, so obviously I've never used it yet, but I do need to water in here. So I'm gonna give this a whirl. And I hope that it's charged because I have not charged it. Oh yeah, she's working. I don't think this extends. I think this is just as long as it goes, which is fine. I don't need it to be any longer than this. And it comes with a few different attachments, which is nice. So they have one where it's kind of just like this direct spray, like a straight spray. They have one where it's like a flat spray, and then they have one where it's like a actual hose. Wait, it does say that there's an extension, but oh, look at that, guys. It does extend, but I don't think I'm gonna use it extended right now. I don't really like directions, I'm not gonna lie. It overwhelms me a bit. I just don't know where, oh, okay, so this is the thing that goes into, sorry for my child screaming, he's been in a mood today. So this goes spring nut for water pipe connection. What? What are you talking about? Sorry, you can't even see anything I'm doing. So I'm sticking this little guy into here and then connecting it. It just seems pretty self-explanatory. I think the hardest part about all this is going to be filling this entire bucket, which is 18 quarts, and carrying it to my plant room. But I think I can handle that. I think we're gonna be okay. So this probably can be cut down a bit, like it's quite long, but I like that I can like go around my entire plant room and not need to keep moving my bucket. So I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm just installing this little thing that submerges into the bucket. If I can get it on here. I really liked using a sprayer. It did take a little bit longer to water my plants just because like not a ton of water would come out at once. But I liked the convenience of it. Okay, so I'm gonna fill my sprayer. I don't know if you can use things like mosquito dunks or fertilizer with it. Like I don't know if it messes with this mechanism, but I can't imagine it would. Hopefully, because I do need to fertilize and re-inoculate my plants. So let me fill this bucket with water and then I'll be right back. Good night, baby Chicho. I love you so much. Have a good nap. I love you. I love you. Okay. I didn't fill it all the way because I don't think I'd be able to get it here. And then I'm also gonna just be adding my TPS1. I'm gonna do 15 pumps because that's what feels right in my heart. All right, let's get this baby started. I'm gonna start here in my little anthurium cabinet, which I don't think I've actually shown you guys yet. I do have an anthurium favorites video going up soon, and so I'm going to refrain from showing you stuff individually, even though I'm very excited about a few things in here. I'm gonna put this bucket on the floor. You know what might be handy is one of those like rolling things where you put like, you know, it's like a rolling tray, and maybe I can just use that for my bucket. Anyway, I'm doing this one-handed, so you'll have to forgive me. So I'm gonna submerge this little guy in there. I'm gonna put a little bit of this so that it doesn't come out. That's what she said. And then, oh my God. Oh my gosh. And then I think you can see, I'm gonna start, maybe I'll start down here. Oh, it's not loud at all. Come on. I think it's traveling through the longest thing ever. Okay, but how do I stop it? You know what kind of sucks is that you can't just like release it. Like you just have to keep going, so water is gonna kind of get everywhere. Oh my God, I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. It's gonna get a little messy, but that is just what we're gonna have to do. I guess I can keep starting and stopping it, but you see what I mean, where it's like I can't stop it in between each. But like it's actually really strong. This is way faster than the pump sprayer. I wonder if I can adjust. Let's see. Oh, that doesn't do anything. But oh my gosh, that's so much faster. Let's see if I can get you closer. I'm gonna try a different attachment. It's a little bit wide for these little pots. So, oh gosh. So I just wonder if something like this might be a little better. I think that attachment would be good for really big plants, but for something like this in this plant room, or for these little tiny seedlings. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's way too hard. That's what she said. Okay, maybe a little bit. I don't know if I like this one. It's like a finer mist. It's a little messy, but I don't know. I don't know who I like. You know what? I think I like the other one better. This one would be okay for the EXO because it can get really messy, but in my plant, or in this cabinet specifically, it's a little bit much. Okay, so I forgot to press record when I watered up here, but I am sitting atop my ladder. I love this ladder. I just love it so much. First impressions on the sprayer. It is effective. It is useful. I watered my entire plant room with one bucket. I had to refill once, but I think if I actually fill it to the 15-liter line, I can do the whole plant room with one bucket, which is amazing because typically I would be going back and forth to the sink minimum 20 times just to water this plant room. I will say that I wish that there was a setting where it wasn't so strong because the overspray is so harsh. So with that said, I don't think I would ever use it in the living room just because water will get everywhere. But in somewhere like the plant room, it's totally fine. I think that would be my only gripe is that I wish there was not an attachment, well, I wish there was a low and high setting where it's like low pressure and high pressure because it is a very, very high. Everything is wet. That's what she said. So that is one big drawback of it. But honestly, I think that watering days here are gonna be so much easier. It's actually nice that the hose is super long because I didn't have to touch the bucket once and I could do everything. So that's good. If you have a tent, like a big tent, this would be great because you can spill, you can get water everywhere. I am very paranoid about getting water on electrical cables, especially with our grow lights. But if that is something that you're comfortable with, if you're okay with water getting on the ground, on the walls and stuff, I do think that this electric sprayer would be great for you. Something that you probably didn't see in the time lapse was me fighting to the death with these fungus gnats. It's actually alarming how many come out once you start to water. I was going around with my little sticky thing trying to catch them. But yeah, I think I am gonna have to get one of those big things. The only thing is like, will they all come out of the substrate and go in it is the question, because I feel like they just chill in the pots until they're disturbed. I don't know, I need to figure out something because the mosquito dunks work, or the mosquito bits work for the babies, but not typically the big ones. My kid is upset. I'm gonna go have lunch and then I'm gonna do a little bit more cleaning. I wanna try and get the rest of my soil bag into my bin because I wanna clean out the closet a little bit. And I think I need to purge some of my vessels. I have way too many vessels. I have way too many pots. I know I have things that I'm never gonna use. So I think I'm just gonna start like creating a little pile of things that I want to get rid of, whether to sell or to donate. But I just think that, you know, every once in a while it's good to kind of like check yourself and look at the things that you've had for a while that sort of just become part of the background and you don't really think of like getting rid of it because it's been there for so long. Anyway, gonna go have lunch. You're gonna go on an ad break unless you have premium, and I will be right back. It's always such a relief when you can get your watering done. I mean, mind you, I'm only halfway done. I have to do the living room, which I will do maybe in this video, I'm not sure, but I want to focus on this area right now because just I'm not going to do like a full clean, but I at least want to like pull out things that I know don't need to be in here. So I've got this soil and it's not looking good, you guys, because I've taken an oath to only use 1 bag of soil a year, but I've had to do so many repots this year, or I've had to do so many repots in the last few months that I'm already like pretty much done with this bag, and it's only February, so not looking good. May need to get another bag of soil, but I did get this in December, so technically I got it last year. Anywho, I want to try, and I don't think this is all gonna fit, but this is just sitting on the floor in there and it is driving me bananas. I also really wish I had a dedicated spot to put like my dirty vessels and stuff. I mean, I know it should probably just go straight to the sink, but that's not very realistic. I just don't think that I'm gonna be the type to, oh my gosh. I don't think I'm gonna be the type to wash things like right away, especially because I have Archie and like washing vessels is not a priority. I am so scared that, oh my gosh, it is a fungus gnat party in there. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh. I'm gonna go in with my, oh my gosh, there's so many. Hello. I don't even want to use this anymore. You guys, there's so many fungus gnats in here. Guys, what do I do? Do I even use this? There's probably so much fungus gnat larva in here. I don't want to waste it. There's so much soil. Counterproductive to my goal of getting rid of fungus gnats, but now I feel like I'm in a pickle. What if I pour it all into here and then do a mosquito dunk water treatment and just let it sit for a while? Let all of the larvae die, and then I'll spray with Endol, the ones that are... Oh, this stupid fungus gnat just walked straight onto my trap. Dummy. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Wish me luck. I'm gonna close my plant room door. And I think while I'm watering out there, I'm gonna turn off all the lights in here and I'm gonna set up this trap again and kind of let all the guys that are flying go into, follow the light. I don't know why I did this, knowing that this is not gonna all fit. Well, it probably will. Well, I have no choice now. I'm gonna be ready with my gnat trap. Oh, there's a scoop in here. Oh no. Oh God. Oh my God. First fungus gnat. Where'd you go? Okay. They're flying. They're flying. Okay, I think we just trap them for now. And then I'm gonna prepare a mosquito dunk. I'm gonna prepare a mosquito dunk treatment overnight. Let that soak. I'll water this bin tomorrow and then just try and kill whatever's in here because I don't want to waste this soil. But I will not be using it until the fungus gnats are done for. Whoa! That's what I get. That's what I get. I'm gonna go say bye to my little baby before he goes on a walk. Have a good walk, boys. All right, moving right along. I have the biggest bag of leca in here. I was thinking of putting some leca into my like spare bins, but honestly, the bag is so huge that it doesn't even matter because, well, I guess it does because then I can clear some space. Now the question is, which bin do I use? I could use this one would probably hold the most. I'm like a cat at this point. But honestly, this is it's oh yeah, like and giggles, it's funny, but it's actually so embarrassing. It's super embarrassing. I've kept a bunch of Amazon boxes for when I ship out plants. So I do need these. I think I'm gonna use these bins. Oh crap, there's stuff in that one. Okay, we'll use this one. Let me move you down. Oh, no, hold on. We're gonna get there. Can't even. Whoa, oh. You can't see nothing. Okay, I'm strong. Yeah. I pulled a muscle in my neck this morning lifting Archie out of his crib, and it is hurting, y'all. That's what she said. Also, someone asked me a question. I opened my question box to like motherhood questions for that repot and chat. One that I'm over here. One that I'm getting overwhelmingly is like, do I have a set day for plant care? Or do I kind of just like sporadically do them? And you know what? I don't even need these anymore. I'm gonna purge these as well. Well, I'm gonna purge these. All of my trellises. I have like one Hoya that needs a trellis. 2 actually, but they're gonna be way too big for these anyway. So here is my first thing that I will be purging. I don't know where they're gonna go. Maybe I'll grab a bag. The answer is I actually do have a set day for actual plant care, which are Saturdays, and my husband will usually, oh, I have more leca here. Perfect. Maybe I have 1 bin for leca. He'll usually take him to go see my mother-in-law, and they will be gone for a few hours, and so I just kind of have the house to myself, although I do dedicate a lot of that time for filming. But you know, it's like plant stuff, so I try and like do things that are gonna be helpful. So I think that if you have like a very supportive partner or like a support system, because we really don't have much out here, so I do rely on my husband a lot to, you know, take Archie and do all the things. But yeah, I do have a dedicated plant day, and it just gives me something to look forward to. I know that like doing plant stuff is like technically a chore, but it's different than just doing mom stuff. And for me, that's like enough of a little escape. So anywho, I've got this. I have moss in here. I don't think I have like a moss bin anymore. I just have too much crap, you know? Like, I really don't think I need this many, like these many things. It's a little excessive. Oh, I'll put that in there. Oh my gosh, my neck hurts. I've got like a kink in my neck, and it hurts so bad. All right, that's good. Now I'll do this. Oh, that's leca. Okay. I really truly wish I had most of this space for my stuff, but half of it is my landlord stuff, and I'm very grateful for my landlord not increasing our rent for like years now. Like, we have a great relationship with him, so I'm like, you know what, you want to store some stuff here? You go right ahead. I am going to be getting rid of my Neobot, which is my dog shedder groomer thing. I don't know, do I need this netted pot still? I don't really have like a pot that it would actually fit in. I was gonna put my Thai Constellation in here, but I ended up selling it, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of this. All right, the rest is not plant stuff, and I'm not gonna bore you with that, but my project for today, after I'm done filming, is laundry and organize this. I'm gonna like gut the whole thing and get it reorganized, and maybe I'll just throw a quick before and after. But now we're gonna move into here because I just have too many glass vessels and we need to downsize. It doesn't look bad. I like, seriously, don't expect like a hot mess, and don't think I'm trying to like flex like, oh my God, it's so messy, but it's not. It's not messy, and it's actually quite organized, but it's just, there's just too much stuff. And like I really don't need all of this. So let me grab my little box here. I think I have enough of these tall ones, so I'm gonna get rid of some of them. Some of the tall ones I use as risers, so I don't want to get rid of all of them, even though I'm probably not gonna use it all for potting, but I'm gonna keep a few. Get rid of this guy. I'll get rid of the ones that have sort of like hard water stains on them. I have a lot of these size, so I think I can afford to get rid of quite a few of them. I need space in here because I have a hard time closing this, and I want to get all of the glass vessels together and all of the plastic vessels. So if I can fit all of the glass up here, I would be happy. And then this bottom one can just be for plastic and whatever else. So, okay, we can do this. And I'm not gonna donate these. I'm gonna try and get some money back for it because I did spend kind of a lot of money on some of these. Some of them were given to me. Get rid of these. I'm trying to do the thing where I like stack inside of like bigger ones to save some space. I'm probably gonna be getting rid of all of these because I was using these for my Hoyas and I don't have anymore. So I really don't have a need for them. So all of these will go. I've just been holding on to them because I'm like, well, what if? The what if has never arrived. So I'm just gonna be so for real with myself. Now I have this thing, which is for a candle. I've never used it. So I'm gonna get rid of this too. It's cool, but don't need it. I don't think I need all of these, but let me try and use some in my cabinet and then I'll get rid of the rest. Oh my God, sorry, it's so loud. Okay, so we're doing glass up here, right? I think I can put something inside of this big one in the, oh God, sorry you guys, it's so loud. These videos, these types of videos where I'm like doing plant chores and organizing, they perform so bad on my channel, but I feel like some people get motivation out of it, so that's what today is. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I have watched a few plant videos from, I'm not gonna name anyone in particular, but I kind of see how things are organized in their space and like how stressed they get when they have to like find something to pot something else up. And I'm like, if you would just take just a minute of your time to kind of get things organized, your life could be so much easier. But you know what? I stay in my lane and I speak when spoken to. And even if I am trying to be helpful, like I feel like those kinds of comments can come off as like, well, why don't you do that? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't need to put that energy out there. But I just hope that if other people watch my videos and they see how nice it is to have things organized, that it would inspire them to kind of get organized too. Then my job is done. I have done my job. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy back up here, but I already saved a bunch of space by stacking 4 or 3 other ones inside of it. All right, I've got this tall one. I really like this tall one, and I think I can put a skinny one in here. It's nice for storage reasons to be able to stack them inside of each other, but it is a pain in the butt to get it when you need it. Okay, I've got this guy. I don't want to go too crazy and start getting rid of like all of my vessels and then I realize like I actually need some, because I would be pissed if I had to go buy some when I had them. I bought these because they're like good for drip trays, but they're just so ugly. But you know what? Let's not just start purging everything because it's ugly. I want to adopt a mindset where I don't feel like everything has to look aesthetic. I think that this is the product of being poisoned by social media and just people showing their like aesthetic life, and I'm just like, oh, I should be living like that too, but it's not realistic. Like even down to people's skincare, it's like, do you actually like those things? Or did you just buy it because it looks all cute together on your shelf? You know what I mean? Like I literally use Pantene Pro V. I use like Palmer's Cocoa whatever on my face. Like all of my skincare stuff is not aesthetic at all. And the one time that I bought something for the way the packaging looked, because I thought it would look cute in my shower, garbage. I hated it. It was the, what is that shampoo? It's pink. Not it's not pink itself, the bottle is pink. Anyway, yeah, I hated that. Hated it so much. I just want to like change my mindset to not feel like everything has to look nice, like down to the stuff in my fridge. You know what I mean? Like I like being organized and I like being clean, but I think there's a difference between being clean and then being like obsessive with the way everything looks inside cabinets, inside drawers. Like to me, that is just, it's lunacy. It's lunacy. And I do feel like I have been slowly going crazy and losing my mind because my husband had to physically stop me from cleaning the other day because I was on my hands and knees. I was scrubbing the stairs with a sponge, and like my hands are so dry and raw right now from those 4 days of just manic cleaning. And yeah, I need to get it together. I was diagnosed by my psychiatrist with OCD, like actual OCD, but I refuse to not accept the diagnosis, but I refuse to use that as like a crutch of like, oh well, that's why I'm like this, because I have OCD. Like I just feel like it's all in your mind to some extent. You know, I was diagnosed with very mild OCD. There are some people with really, really severe OCD, and I'm certainly not saying that those people just need to like change their mindset. But like in my case, I do feel like I can change things with just a positive mindset or like a different outlook on things. Does that make any sense to you guys? Because now I just sound cray-cray. Okay, and then on the left here, I have sort of like my decorative things. Like I've got like little vases and stuff. I don't want to get rid of these because I actually do use them sometimes. Like in the spring when I buy like fresh flowers or fresh eucalyptus or something, like I like to have something nice to put them in. And then I'll put some of the decorative, like these kinds of pots on this left side too. This came with my fountain. I've kept it just in case I end up selling my, my fountain. These have got to go. These are so old and they're so worn, so I'm gonna donate that. Realistically, I probably have no plant for this, but I think maybe in the summer I'll like try and pick up some more like arid plants, so I'll keep these around just in case, because again, I don't want to deal with having to buy a pot when I already have it. This is not realistic as a pot because the hole is so small, that's what she said. Maybe I can use this on my plant cart or something because it looks really cute. All right, we're doing good. We are doing good. These are for propagations and stuff, but they look so dirty and gross. I don't know if I should just get rid of these. Am I gonna regret it? It's been nice to be able to have something heavy. I think I'll keep this one. I really like the shape of this one. This one is just okay. I've had them for, no, you know what, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Because I've had it for so long and I like them. This, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna just throw this away. Okay, look at her. She all fits. The goal is to never have more glass vessels than I can fit on here. And you know what? I feel like I should put like a support stick here because it's been sort of bowing. And now I have way more space for my plastic vessels and for other stuff too. Like what? I could put my watering can in here. Where is it? If it even fits. Oh my gosh. I feel like I don't have a spot for anything. Oh, that's quite nice. Okay, so I'll just put this back. Is it closed? Oh yeah, we love to see it. Okay, so I think we're good in here or on these shelves. Now I have a pH adjuster that I am never ever gonna use along with a pH testing thing. I'm gonna purge this as well. And then what do I have in here? Azamax, I need all of that. This is all rubbing alcohol, Hugo's tape, some extra substrates, mosquito dunks. Gosh, I think everything in here I would like to keep. Maybe down here, I might have some stuff. But look at all the stuff that I'm donating. I have, well, not donating, but I'll try and sell these glass vessels as a lot first. And if there are no bites, then I will donate it. Okay, I have all of my, whatchamacallit, my plant stuff, my plant light stuff. I've got this thing. I need to set this up again. Guys, I have had this microscope forever. My friend Amanda sent it to me to look at my plants, and I was just like so overwhelmed with everything. I was so overwhelmed with everything that like I haven't used it yet, but I kind of want to see if it's one of those ones I think that have like a Bluetooth thing where you can like hook it up to a computer. Is it this? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. It's not really zooming in that much. I do feel like I need to use it as the Lord intended. Because it's got like this thing, which I don't know. So it's like a zoom thing. You know what, maybe I try and figure that out this week, but I have my bubbler. Now, I love a good bubbler, but I haven't really been using it that much because I really haven't had anything that I need to like rehab. Will I regret selling this, maybe, but at the same time, like I feel comfortable rooting things without needing a bubbler. This has come in handy mostly for having a tie, like with having a tie constellation. When I was rehabbing my tie, when I was rehabbing my other Monstera large form, but there's nothing really in my collection that's just so like finicky, won't root. Okay, it's time to let go. It's time to let go. Okay, got all of these, which I do need. I have this other magnifying glass, which I don't even know how much it magnifies. I'm gonna get rid of this because I have my zoom lens, so I don't really need that. I've got all these disco balls that I was putting on plants, but I just don't think I'm gonna use it anymore. So get rid of that. A bunch of labels and tags and stuff. So I'll put all of the miscellaneous stuff in here. What is this for? Oh, this is for, I think I'm gonna sell my Barina standing light, so that can go. I've got some of my Russo poles in here, so I'll keep those, but I think this cabinet's done. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so these are all the things, less this one. These are all the things I'm getting rid of. All of this stuff here, plus, these things, these are all donations. I could probably purge my plant cart a little bit, but I'm not gonna bother with that right now. Let's move on to the next thing, because I'm on a roll here. Like I mentioned, I need to get rid of plants because I need to clear some space for my seedlings. I'm basically gonna be growing out all of my Carla B. Vep, Forgetii Carla seeds on here. So most of them, I'm gonna say half are plants that I'm gonna eventually sell and half are my own plants. So like this here, this is one of my last hybrids. I haven't really sold many because I just want to see if any are gonna fuse, and it's not looking very promising right now. I would love to offload some of these, but I can't sell any right now because I can see what is either spider mite damage or flat mite damage on some of them. So until it's grown out really healthy, I'm not gonna be letting any go. Why is the lighting off? I think it just looks bad because there's a light right on top of me. These are all of my plants. So I have like a bunch of pallies that I've held onto because they were potted. I think my fountain needs more water. They were potted really late, but I think when I purge some of my plants, I can probably sell some of these because I feel like there are some that probably wouldn't do well on a restock, and I don't want to like waste time trying to get it loaded on the website if it's not really worth it. So I'm just gonna kind of go through and see if I can sell any of these. I think I can do, this one's a Soderoy Af, I think. This one was supposed to be for me because I really like it, but I just don't know if I have it in my heart to care for any more philodendron than I already have. This is a very ugly Red Anderson. I honestly think I'm just gonna throw this away because it doesn't seem, it doesn't even seem worth the time to try and sell it. Ripsalis paradoxa, I'm gonna sell locally because I would be surprised if I even got $5 for each of these plants. It's seriously not even worth my time, but if it doesn't sell, I'm chucking them. I'm chucking them. I have 2 scalprums, which I guess I could wait until the restock because people are still not able to find these. So I am selling this Monstera Sierrana. Well, not selling. I'm holding on to this Monstera Sierrana for someone. I'm just waiting for a message back because I want to gift it to him. But yeah, he's got a lot going on, so I'm not trying to bug him. This is my Novelty G Ace Forgetii. I'll just sell this locally too since it's potted up. Oh, Brielle. This is a Brielle. I think I'm gonna wait to sell this one in the restock because there were a few people who did show interest in it. Forgetii. You know what? These ones are stumps, so I'm gonna move them. Oh my gosh, things are popping in here. Okay, so I need to put all my pallies together because I have quite a few pallies that I haven't sold and they're all scattered. I need a bin to put them in. I don't know if I'm gonna save the pallies for a restock or if I'm just gonna like YOLO it and just sell them locally. The reason I have like so much hesitation selling locally is because our market sucks. Like it's just flooded. So selling anything is a miracle. If you can get anyone to bite on a plant, it's like, wow, that was pure luck. But I've pretty much at this point thrown away all of the runts. Wow, but I have so many. Probably 20 still here. I am gonna be sending 2 as a gift. Oh my gosh, get away from me. So I need to keep these. These are personal plants. Who else can we get rid of? Who are you? RA5 Fort Sherman Ralph Linum. I was gonna keep one, but honestly, I'm a little papped out. Like, I don't know if I have the capacity to have any more paps. This is an RA5 Swamp Bunny, which I think I'm gonna save for a restock. And then another RA5 Swamp. Oh my goodness. They're really cute. I just can't grow them well. So, okay, I'll take this out because that's gonna be selling. And for those of you guys wondering, I think we're gonna do another restock at the end of this month because it's gonna start to warm up hopefully by March. And so it'll just be like a much better time to ship things out. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna try and stick all of my stumps into this bin. So I cut my green soul from Equigenera, which is the Forgetii Bessier Af, which is honestly one of my favorite plants in my collection. Brielle Forgetii. This one's actually pretty interesting. I might hold on to this and see how it looks. This is a dark Phoenix Self, which hates me. Another one of Jing's Dark Phoenix Selves, which also hates me and just always has spider mites. I don't know. I just don't know. This is my tray of personal plants. This is my Forgetii Lux bin. I'm just trying my luck and seeing if I get any that are fused, but you know what? My chances of getting a fused Sinus Lux hybrid, Forgetii Lux hybrid, is very, very low. And then I've got this whole bin of Brielle Forgetii. I'm just gonna see if there's any cute ones that I like that stand out to me. I'm gonna pick those and then I'm gonna throw out the rest. All right, and then the bottom is just rehabs, so I don't really have much to do down there because their rehabs are mostly like sticks and stumps and just ugly plants, hence why they're at the bottom. It's still not looking good, y'all, because I need this whole thing clear eventually for my seedlings. Today is not the day we're gonna figure that out, but future me is gonna have to think of a plan because something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. I'm gonna have to rejig maybe the whole plant room just to figure out how these are gonna fit, but I do think it's worth the stress. I think so. Oh, it feels so nice to be out of the plant room where there's fresh air out here. You guys, look at my linearis. She's finally looking somewhat proper. She's grown like a few new strands. It was so leggy and sad before, but my plan is to just not repot it for a very, very, very long time. I just want to do some like wiping of the leaves down, but I did pest treat like 2 weeks ago, and so I wouldn't be surprised if there's nothing on here. This one's looking a little spotty. Ooh, I think we've got something. What are those? Flat mites? What are, ooh, they're red. I bet you these are flat mites. See how speckly it is? But they're like, it just looks like tiny little dust, but when you zoom in really close, it's red. You know what? I'm gonna go get my zoom lens. You are now in my phone. You are inside. And I've got my zoom lens. These are the red things I'm trying to tell you guys. If it would focus. What if we zoom in more? They're not moving. Let's see. Sorry if you guys can hear Pudge snarling. Like, do you see these red things? Like that little guy. Is that a flat mite? It's not moving though. But I did hear that they don't really move. Is that true? Because that's not a spider mite. Is that just a pore? Ew. I think that's a spider mite. God, that looks nasty. It's crazy because it's like you can't see anything really with the naked eye, but then you get close and it's like a full-blown spider. That's actually really foul. Is that a flat mite actually? I don't think that's a spider mite. I'm pretty sure that's a flat mite. And I think these are little babies. I don't think they're moving. But there's a bunch. Oh, they are. Look it. Got them. Yeah, I think these are flat mites. So I do need to spray. I think I'm just gonna use end all, but this one has kind of a lot. I'd be curious if any other plants around it had flat mites too. All right, guys, I am pretty positive this plant has flat mites because you're not supposed to see those red little guys. Kind of takes a bit to get the right focusing. Some of them don't move that much, but you'll see there's a little bit of movement on this one. That's just a baby. There's bigger ones for sure. That's another baby. Let me find the big mama. More babies. More babies. That one's a little bit bigger. It's covered in flat mites, guys. Flat mites, right? These aren't spider mites. I'm pretty sure flat mites are the red ones. And yeah, it's left this sort of like spotty damage on it that's not quite like spider mites. It's a little bit different. Oh, here. Is that one a flat mite or a spider mite? Oh, there's mom and dad. Hey, mom and dad. Go to hell, mom and dad. So I'm gonna treat that one, and I don't know. I mean, the rest look pretty okay. I think. I'm pretty good about spotting the damage from flat mites from afar without a zoom lens, but dude, I'm pretty sure this RA5 swamp has every bug you can think of, including lice. I will link these gloves in the description. I really, really love them. It was like $20 for 100. It's not the cheapest, but they're biodegradable, so I feel a little bit better about using them. Anyway, fun fact, this towel is the towel that the hospital gave me Archie in. Like, he was wrapped in it when they handed him to me, and I didn't think anything of it because I had just had an emergency C-section and I was not okay mentally. But it wasn't until my mom came in the room like an hour after my C-section, she was like, "What is my grandson wrapped in? This is like cardboard." And I was like, or she's like, "This is like sandpaper." And I was like, "What are you talking about, you crazy, crazy woman?" And then I actually took a moment to like feel it. You guys, it does feel like sandpaper. It's so hard and stiff. My poor baby. But now it's now it's my plant towel. I couldn't get rid of it because it felt a little sentimental, but I also am not gonna be using this for showering reasons, so. Anywho, I'm just using Endol, Safer's Endol. It's kind of scary. These have been like not available in some places now because they're trying to ban, or not trying to, they are banning purethrin in, is it purethrin or imidacloprid? Purethrins, right? Yeah, purethrins. They're trying to eliminate purethrins from Canada. Like, you can't use it on your plants anymore. So I stocked up and I just like, every time I see one in a store, I grab it, and it's all like buy it now before it's gone. And at some places it's just like out of stock. Like, there's a sign that's like, they're not stocking it anymore. Spooky times, spooky times. Anyway, I'm just gonna like try and wipe off whatever I can. And then I'm also gonna just spray the petioles. I probably shouldn't be doing this on the dinner table, but what are you gonna do? My Carla Crystal from Bros with Hose is looking really cute. It's got a new leaf on the way. This is the first one grown in my care. This one's looking a little dusty. I haven't checked to see if there's any flat mites or anything, but you know, it's always like, is it a thrip or is it a spider mite? Or is it a thrip or is it, oh good, perfect, it's a thrip. Oh, we love to see it, we love to see it. There's a thripes on here. Okay, well, it is what it is. I'll probably at some point do a thrips treatment on my shelf because I did a spider mite treatment. I don't think this is for thrips. This is just a miticide. I'm just gonna wipe it down. And then maybe in like a week, I'll gut my shelf and just find the willpower to bring them all to the shower, give them a good spray, and then use a thrips killer on it. I don't think there's any on here, because if you see thrips on a new leaf, just consider it absolute toast. I'm gonna use water to just like spray anything off that might be on it, but I don't really want to spray any chemical on it because it's so soft. Let's leave that for now while it dries. Let's go look for more thrips because I know there's somewhere. I don't see any speckles on this one. This one is my Ace Lux. It does have some sort of like rusty stuff, but it's whatever. It is absolutely whatever. You can leave this stuff on, you don't have to wipe it off, but I don't want my plants dripping on my plant shelf. So I kind of just spray and then wipe, but at least it's like on there, right? Could probably cut that off. Actually, I kind of want to just go around and chop off ugly leaves. I don't think there's many, but that kind of sounds fun. That sounds like a vibe. Who is gonna get it? Who is getting chopped? 1, 2, 3. Ugly. Now that one's a stump. Oh, this feels so good, you guys. I can't even tell you how good it feels to just chop leaves off. I actually think that might be all that I chop. The rest are like, they're not like super ugly, but they could stay. The background's looking a little crazy, but yeah, I have yet to put everything away. I think this is gonna wrap all of the chores that I can handle for today. Honestly, this was not supposed to be like a whole day plant chores thing. I just wanted to get a quick video up for this Saturday and get some stuff done around the house too. If you are local and you're looking for a narrow pally, I do have a few that are ready to go. I am gonna try and offload a bunch of plants. I might make that into its own video, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I do think that I set myself up for a good week in terms of plant care. I do still need to water out there, but yeah, I need to focus more on pest treatments right now. Fungus gnats are my #1. I know I found thrips today, I found spider mites, I found flat mites, but my main headache is the fungus gnats. So I posted in my stories that I was gonna buy one of those catchy trappers, but a few people just said to use, what is it? You use it in your soil. Nematodes, beneficial nematodes. So I actually might try that. It's a little pricey, but I think it's gonna be worth it if it actually works for the fungus gnats that are flying around and not just for the little babies in the pots. So I might try that first before using the catchy. If that doesn't work, then I will use that as a last resort. But yeah, everything is looking pretty good in here. I do need to tidy up a little bit, mop the floors and stuff, but that'll be super quick. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today as I did some realistic plant chores. Hope you got some stuff done. If you didn't, that's okay too. Thank you for watching anyway. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in the next one.